So there's a pretty major problem on YouTube that's been going pretty much unchecked for as long as I can remember, and it's something that people have been begging for YouTube to fix for pretty much years at this point. And it's about time that somebody addresses it, man, because I don't really know how much longer this can actually continue to go on. Like, this is stuff that you think it's like 101 type of things for YouTube, right? Like, you would have thought they'd have figured this out in like 2006. But in the year 2022, when you are an average user on YouTube, you are subjected to going to the comments, which are pretty much always garbage in a lot of videos anyway. You know, it's just the same old stuff. Chain comments and all kinds of things, or people begging for likes in some way. And then, you know, you get those ones, those aren't too bad, but then you get like the scam bots and stuff, and the very blatant, like, spam hacky kind of comments where they want to redirect you to this very suspicious looking link so they can probably log your information or install a virus on your device or something, right? And this has been an issue with YouTube for so long at this point, right? Like, I mean, I remember back in like 2017, people were making videos asking for YouTube to do something about the comment bot spam, about all kinds of different things. Like, we're talking about comment spot, like the bots that pretend to be famous YouTubers, and they always want you to check out a link, or, you know, the ones that are like imitating creators in their own comments to try and get them to subscribe to this new channel or something like that, right? But yet there's been nothing really done about it. In fact, I would argue that the problem has only gotten worse on YouTube. So there was a tweet actually from Jacksepticeye that was really kind of the catalyst for this video. You know, I kind of saw this whole thing, and it's been such a big problem for such a long time, and nothing's been done about it at all. So I want to go ahead and show you guys this. What the fuck is this? And like, you can see the names, and like, obviously it's just people spamming bot comments, just trying to be assholes. You know, they're just spamming for the sake of spamming, right? And it seems like YouTube for some reason just does nothing about this type of stuff, which is weird because other websites have figured it out, at least like to the point where, I don't know, if like on Twitter you go under into the comments, it's not literally only comments about shit like this. At least it's mostly real people interacting with bots sometimes and just being overly mad about everything. Like, it's ridiculous that this kind of shit has continued to slip the cracks, right, through YouTube. Like, their defense hasn't been able to hold up against this. Now, I know in the past I've said things like, oh, you know, YouTube is such a massive platform that it's impossible to really manage it and like actually govern across it like fully. But this kind of stuff has been figured out by other companies and other websites and other stuff like that, right? It's not like this is just some newfound situation where like there just isn't really an answer to the problem. It's pretty simple. The software should be able to detect that people are just creating new accounts constantly from the same IP addresses and like actually do something about them constantly creating accounts, because this is just ridiculous at this point. And even if people are somehow using like botnets or something to create these accounts and stuff, like, YouTube isn't able to detect that these accounts are just spamming constantly through like the comments and whatnot. Like, any account that's commenting multiple times under the same video, the same thing, right? Like, it just, that should be not slipping through filters. I mean, accounts creating racist names and like putting slurs in their names should be able to be detected. Honestly, this isn't even going to be really that long of a video, right? Because, I mean, this is something that we've talked about before, right? Like, this is an issue that everyone is already well aware of, to the point that, like, you seeing this video, you pretty much know what I'm talking about. So it's gotten to the point where, like, I don't even really need to carry on with this. Like, you see the example that we brought up, and, like, this is just fucking ridiculous. I'm not understanding how this continues to be such a problem, but it is, constantly. All the time, like in everyone's comments. Like, there's a pretty good chance that this video too could be subject to people doing this. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're brand new around here on the channel, follow me over on Twitter and Twitch at @subtooptimus. Make sure to check out Shoptimus down below, and until my next video, guys, this is Optimus, well, tired of seeing this shit happen all the time, and signing out.